Hey VC, it's time for me to jump onto another contest. Today I am going to be jumping on a contest for JT's Record Room. You know John over there. He has an amazing record collection. He's got a wall of vinyl now that he's been showing on his videos. And I just kind of sit there and salivate when I look at all those records. Not only that, but if you were watching a couple of months ago, he showed all of the cassette tapes that he has in his garage. Holy smokes. He won't give me his address. I've asked him like 20 times because he knows I will come over there. I will pick the lock that he has on his garage and I will make off with all those cassettes because he has some amazing finds in there and they're all in pristine condition. So I am so jealous of John and his collection. And John has some absolutely amazing stories. I'm not talking about your average, oh, hey, I went down to the record store, you'll never guess what I ran into or what I found. I'm talking about like the people that he rubs shoulders with. The stories he has, his history is just out of this world. But he's celebrating 1,000 subscribers. And so congratulations, John. I am so happy for you. And I want to help support your channel. Not that you need my help. But John's contest is he wants us to show albums from 3 different genres. He wants us to show an album, a relatively new album that we've purchased, newer music, meaning, you know, within the, I assume like within the last year. And then he wants us to show a guilty pleasure song. So I'm going to start off with the 3 different genres. The first genre I am going to show, I'm going to show some jazz. And this is one of the few Louis Armstrong albums that I have. This is Hello Dolly. And look at that hype sticker. Look at that beautiful hype. It's not really a hype sticker. It's actually printed on the sleeve. So don't get too excited, JC. It's just printed on the vinyl. But this has, Hello, Dolly. It's been fun, Dolly. You didn't know you were going to get a Louis Armstrong impression as part of this video. That was not one of the requirements of this contest, to do a Louis Armstrong impression. I am just throwing that in. Hopefully, I will get bonus points. But this also has A Kiss to Build a Dream On and My Imagine. A terrible, terrible Louis Armstrong impression, but I'm doing my best, okay? Blueberry Hill, I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. You Are Woman, I Am Man, and Jeepers Creepers. How about that? Look at that. I think this was from 1964. At least I know when the song hit #1. It was like right before the Beatles invaded America. So still a vintage piece. You gotta love Louis Armstrong. The premier trumpet player. Nobody ever played trumpet like Louis Armstrong, and he could sing as well. Not as bad as I sing, but he could sing, and he did. And he was just such an effervescent personality. But love Louis Armstrong. Gonna show some new wave. Ooh, I don't normally show new wave or synth pop, but I want to show A Flock of Seagulls debut album. Now, unfortunately for A Flock of Seagulls, they were more known for their haircut than they were actually the music. And you don't get to kind of see the full, I don't know what you want to call it, but just, you know, how he's got the wave of hair. He doesn't really have that on this back cover, but everybody saw the video and either you liked the song or you thought the guy looked like an idiot. But in any event, this is a great, great album. This has got I Ran, and then not the country I ran, but I Ran So Far Away. And I ran so far away. Sorry. Space Age Love Song, Messages, Telecommunication. Just great, great, great synth pop. Their first 3 albums are really remarkable. If you have not checked them out yet, make sure next time you see them in the racks that you buy them. You can find them pretty cheap. But love Flock O' Seagulls. And going to show a little heavy metal how you like this? Screaming for Vengeance, Judas Priest. This, of course, has You've Got Another Thing Coming. It's got The Hellion, Riding on the Wind, Pain and Pleasure. But this is great, great early 80s Judas Priest. I love this artwork as well. This like metallic looking eagle with its metallic talons ready to descend on somebody and just tear them to pieces. But great, great album. Now, a newer album, and this is one that my friend JC hooked me on last year. This is a band called Lord Huron, named after Lake Huron, one of the Michigan Great Lakes. And this is their album, Long Lost. And I love it. It's got a very retro feel to it. There's a number of different styles that they use. The first single off of here, which was Mine Forever, it sounds like surf music crossed with a little bit of rockabilly twang. It's just amazing. The production of Brian Wilson, it's an amazing, amazing song. And then right after that, you've got Love Me Like You Used To, which they set it up on the record like it's an old-time radio program like the Louisiana Hayride or something like that. You've got an announcer who like announces the band, which is just fantastic. And I love also on the back here, you've got other albums that you might be interested in purchasing, but I don't believe any of these exist. I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they're independent records or something, but I think it's much cooler if they don't exist and they're just kind of trying to replicate like an old album where you'd have other albums you might be interested in. And I kind of dig the weird artwork where like all the faces and heads are smeared. Not sure why that is. But, you know, Lord Huron, they had the Night We Met from 2 albums before this, Strange Trails, which is another phenomenal album. One of my other favorite songs on here is called I Lied, and it's got a guest appearance from Alison Ponthier. I'm not sure how you pronounce her name, but it is just such a cool track. Their voices blend in harmony together. You've got this slide guitar, like an old country slide guitar, which is just so moving. I love that track, love that album. And then my guilty pleasure song, I am picking a song by Kim Carnes from the 80s. My dad had this single growing up, and it is Betty Davis Eyes. I can't do Kim Carnes either. I can't do Kim Carnes any better than I can do Louis Armstrong. Although I would love if somebody did like a mashup where they duetted together. Can you imagine Louis Armstrong and Kim Carnes harmonizing together? Kind of like that Unforgettable where you had Nat King and Natalie Cole. Even though, you know, they weren't in the same room, obviously doing the recording together. But, you know, Kim Carnes, can you make it happen? Anyway, just kind of like a real early 80s. Takes me totally back to when I was like 9 or 10 years old. And my dad throwing this on the turntable and, you know, just kind of soaking in Kim Carnes' voice. But anyway, that is my contest entry. John, congratulations again on your 1,000 subscribers. And you rock, dude. All right, take care.